Hi, everyone. Well, I'm back to talk about something a little bit more serious today than normal. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on out in the world, a lot of scary stuff. I don't care what side of the story you're on with, the jab, if you're jabbed, if you're not jabbed, or political sides. I don't know. I don't care because we're all feeling it. We're all feeling, inflation is going crazy, gas prices are going nuts. Not at the pump right now, unbelievably, at least not where I live. But oh, sorry, my dryer. Our natural gas and electric bills are double what they were just a month ago. So, there's a lot of civil unrest. There's a lot of looting and murder. I was just at the grocery store yesterday, and one of the little old ladies that does the sample stuff, she kind of called me over because she liked my purse, and so we started talking about something, and I told her that my purse is a concealed carry purse because, I wasn't carrying at the time, but I was showing her. And I said, because, I'm a single female living by myself, you know, um, but I'm very well prepared, by the way. I have an arsenal, so don't be thinking about anything here. Um, but she said, yeah, her best friend's son that lives in Atlanta, it was a college, they lived in a house across from the college, and people broke in, assaulted them all. There was a bunch of people in there, assaulted them all, and then shot and killed two of the people in there just to take stuff out of the house. No other reason. They were just robbing. I mean, it happens all the time, but it's happening all the time. Did you know that in California, um, it's not even illegal anymore for you to steal stuff under $950? That's why all the looting is going on in California because people know that they can get away with it. It's insane. Anyway, I digress. So the world is going crazy, um, and it can get a little scary. And let me tell you, when you're drinking and you're drunk and you're hungover, alcohol makes everything worse. It makes your anxiety worse. It makes your depression worse. It makes your body worse. It makes everything worse. It's demonic, honestly. I mean, that's the only word. I know that's a word that turns people off. I don't care. That's why they call it spirits, honestly. Um, anyway, I want to tell you this story. It's from the Bible. And I just got reminded of this today during my devotions. But Elisha was a prophet in Syria. And the Syrian king hated Elisha because Elisha wasn't saying nice things to the king that he wanted to hear. And Elisha and his servant were out on the battlefield, you know, waiting because he knew that the king of Syria was coming after him. And they were in a tent, and Elisha was sleeping, and his servant was sleeping. And their servant wakes up, and he goes outside of the tent, and he runs back into the tent, super scared, because he can see the armies of the king surrounding the camp. Segue. Just like now, when we look around and we see what's going on, and it looks like we have we have zero control over this, which we do have zero control over it, but it can be scary. Anyway, Elisha said to his servant, don't be afraid, because, and he says, fear not, for thou that are with us are more than that's with him. And then he prayed, and he asked the Lord to open the servant's eyes so that he could see. And the Lord did it, And Elisha's servant could see behind the veil the armies of God, the chariots of God, that outnumbered the king's army by 10,000 or more, who knows. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that during this tough time that's going on right now, we need to be grounding ourselves in God. We need to be preparing ourselves spiritually. We need to be asking God to open our eyes, to show us exactly what is going on in the world. We can't be stupid about this. You know, I'm storing up on food because food prices are going to skyrocket. I'm storing up on propane. You know, I bought myself a snowblower so I didn't have to do all that anymore with shovel. I'm just preparing, you know. I'm preparing physically, my body. I'm keeping my body strong. But you can't do all of this stuff if you're drunk. Trust me. When I was drunk, I was depressed. I was so suicidal. And alcohol consumption has gone up 30% or more in the last couple of years. And it's only just going to get worse as things deteriorate. And it's winter. Oh, and it's the holidays. And oh my God. You know, I've been alone for a really long time by choice, but I've been alone. That doesn't mean that I don't get lonely. I like my solitude. I like, no drama in my life. But when I was alone and drinking myself into a stupor, into a blackout every single day, I thought about suicide a lot. I was like, what am I here for? I have no purpose. I literally have no purpose. And then I was like, yeah, I do. I have my 2 sons. I have my granddaughters. I have purpose. And so then I would pull myself up and keep going. But I would still drink. Let me tell you, in the 5.5 years that I quit drinking, I no longer am suicidal. Alcohol has no power over me whatsoever. I don't even think about it anymore, honestly. I don't even think about alcohol anymore, and I could never have said that. 10 years ago, if you would see the pictures of me 10 years ago, my face was bloated. I was 200 pounds. It was just, I was so unhealthy. It's just a miracle that I'm alive today. But going back, the holidays are hard. Not everybody has, the most wonderful time of the year. I certainly, haven't really had that too many times. But it's hard. It's lonely. It's hard. Even if you have dinner at your family's house, that doesn't mean everybody is happy. There's more suicides over the holidays than any of the time of the year. What does that tell you? It's not that happy. So, I really want to talk to you about accepting Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. He's really the only answer. He's really the only answer. He says in the Bible 365 times, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. 365 times. That's for every single day of the year. That's my little buddy. Bailey. Shh. Shh. Sorry. Anyway, I'm not going to make this any longer. I just wanted to give you guys some hope in this time that's happening right now. It's hard. It's hard. to start thinking about, the inflation that is promised. Everybody is talking about it. There's a financial reset coming. People are going to be taken by surprise. And I don't want you to be taken unaware. Even if it's just little old me sitting here in my little old house all by myself, I, I have to go on faith. Nobody's coming to take care of us. Nobody is coming to rescue us. We have to do this by ourselves. And the only way that I know that I'm going to be able to go through some of the hard times that I know that's coming is my faith in God and my personal relationship with Jesus Christ. So, God bless you. And I love you. Take care.